Hello, mercenaries. Are you ready to join the infected wars? This is Apple and App's latest in-action video checking out 2013 Infected Wars. On here, we're going to show you how the game plays in action. So let's start a new game. Right, mission 1, there's the storyline, and you got 5 different classes to choose from. We'll just pick the base level and start. So, in essence, the game is based on the idea that Al-Qaeda has sent out a virus that has infected the population and turned them into mutant zombies. And that means that you're going to have to play as this missionary of the last remaining living people to blast out these mutant zombies. Right now we're starting on mission 1, and this drops us into a red zone, which is a heavy population of mutants. Now the game is a deluxe 3D third-person shooter, and you're just set in kind of these various arenas, giving you intense zombie shooting action until you kill a certain number, and then you can advance to the next region to do the same thing. So new waves are going to keep coming in, and the goal of the game design is to make it feel like you're constantly being swarmed by these zombie enemies, so they come at you 360 degrees, and that's why it's set up into these wave type of systems. Now the game controls in a familiar way for third-person shooters, as you got a swipe to change the camera angle, bottom left joystick to move your character, and then tap to shoot. You also have the button to zoom in. We've got some really nasty mutant things to shoot. Hopefully from the video you can appreciate the graphic fidelity that is here. There's a lot of detail going on. So the main selling point of the game is that there's co-op options, so you can play this entire campaign with a Game Center friend or even random player online. And that connection is relatively unique for iOS, especially when it comes to a third-person shooter like this. There's been simple games with co-op, but not on this scale. So the game is also designed in such a way that you can play the campaign completely single player or completely co-op. So the main difference is that the enemies are tougher when you're in co-op mode as compared to single player mode, but the same level setup and type of enemies and just the flow of enemies is very similar. So we finished those guys off. That means we can advance to the next area.
Hurry, mercenary!
And again, it's going to be about these intense type of action levels, where it's more of a series of survival waves rather than like a complete 3D shooter adventure game that would be in like Modern Combat or even Dead Trigger or Shadowgun or something like that. All told, there's 4 character classes to level up, and then you got 14 different weapons to unlock as you go. That's accessible in the shop, like so. It is a little disappointing that ammunition would be 50 gold coins. We only have 5 gold coins. This game is already $6.99, so just keep that slightly in mind. That's how you get surrounded. It's also funny how the entire camera shakes when you get hit really good. And those nice headshots, those are always nice to see. The enemy with just the boxers left over, that's nice. Because those might have been Bruce. I don't know if mutants like to wear. These mutants, they get some good punching action. They're probably trained in boxing the way they get out their assaults. Ooh, blasting out from the side doors.
So made it through that way, and of course,
The infected have worked themselves into a frenzy. Brace yourself, mercenary.
not that enemies put their hands up when you're firing bullets at them like they know. Gives some upper level thinking of survival. Charge at you like that. It's gonna pound them with the fire button. You can also hold it down, but as you do, your aim comes a bit off. So it's easy to see that the game can be quite repetitive. I mean, this is just the first stage. There will be boss battles as you go, and new type of mutant enemies. But the main ideas are relatively the same across the different campaigns. And playing with another person doesn't change that up considerably. So it's really smooth co-op connections so far. So you get the idea of the single player campaign. So let's switch over to the multiplayer and show you how easy it is to just set up a match and just press play now. Of course you can invite a friend. So now, multiplayer, we're going to jump into Mission 7. And we got 3,500 in cash. So let's get a shotgun this time.
You've just one more objective for you, mercenary.
And this is the co-op mode with a whole different mission.
On your way to the extraction point.
Oh, that shotgun is so much better.
Left.
And here's our own co-op buddy.
Functioning.
So you can revive your enemy or your co-op buddy, but if you both end up losing at the same time, then you're gonna have to restart the level. And this is essentially what you have to expect if you decide to pick up 2013 Infected for yourself. A lot of intense 3D shooting action, and you can play it all with your buddy, or even a random online player. A little extra incentive to make it through the whole campaign with the buddy. And we blast away these mutant dogs. Now here we came across the boss battle, again in the co-op mode. It's a good thing we have this other person with us. We're just gonna reload our guns and nice to see the health being on that guy, but he's down.
In the seven hells was that?
And so this is Apple and App's latest in-action video, and we hope you enjoyed our preview of 2013 Infected Wards. Again, iOS Universal $6.99. And we'll talk to you next time.